flickering fluorescent lights of the basement workshop cast long skeletal shadows that danced across the workbench. Dust motes, illuminated by the single bare bulb, swirled lazily in the still air. John, his face pale and drawn, his eyes bloodshot, stared intently at the gleaming butcher's knife in his hand. It felt strangely warm in his grip, almost alive, pulsing with a dark energy. He hadn't meant for it to come to this. Not really. It had started subtly, a creeping dread that coiled around his heart like a venomous snake. The whispers had begun innocently enough. You're not providing. You're a failure. They're better off without you. At first, he dismissed them, brushed them aside as the anxieties of a man struggling to make ends meet. But the whispers persisted, growing louder, more insistent, until they became a constant, deafening roar in his ears. He looked up at the sound of a creak from the stairs. His wife, Sarah, was coming down, a concerned frown creasing her brow. "John, honey, are you all right? You've been down here for hours." He forced a smile, a grotesque parody of his usual warmth. "Just tinkering with some things. You know how I get." Sarah's eyes, always so full of love, flickered with worry. "You haven't eaten anything all day. Come on, let's go upstairs. I made your favorite, shepherd's pie." The words shepherd's pie sent a jolt of nausea through him. He saw the pie not as a comforting meal, but as a symbol of his failure, of his inability to provide for his family. The whispers erupted again, louder than ever, drowning out Sarah's gentle voice. "No," he rasped, his voice rough with suppressed rage. "I don't want your pie. I don't want anything." Sarah's face paled. "John, what's wrong? Are you sick?" He lunged at her, the knife flashing in the dim light. Sarah screamed, a sound that was instantly cut short. The silence that followed was deafening. He stood over her body, trembling, the knife still clutched tightly in his hand. The whispers were gone, replaced by an eerie calm. He felt strangely light, almost euphoric. He had silenced the voices, finally freed himself from their torment. He heard a small whimper from the top of the stairs. His daughter, Lily, was peering down at him, her eyes wide with terror. "Daddy?" she whispered, her voice trembling. He looked up at her, a chilling smile spreading across his face. "It's all right, sweetheart," he said softly. "Come down. Daddy will take care of you now." He climbed the stairs, the knife still gleaming in his hand. Lily, her face a mask of terror, backed away from him, whimpering. He chased her, a silent hunter stalking his prey. The rest was a blur of screams, of blood, of the final chilling silence that descended upon the house. John sat amidst the carnage, the knife lying forgotten on the floor beside him. He felt a strange sense of peace, a profound emptiness that was strangely comforting. He had silenced the voices, finally freed himself from their